My name is Dave Clark, and I do counseling right here in the West Houston area, and I specialize in relationships. Guys, today I want to talk about the meaning of the word, or what it means when a therapist says the word safe.
Because in the bigger picture, we're all just walking each other home.
Now, guys, I was at a kind of an egghead convention, I guess, kind of a mixer training thing this weekend. And it came up when a bunch of therapists, particularly attachment therapists, get together. We throw around the word safe, and we throw it around a lot because safety is just absolutely key to attachment therapy. Excuse me. And somebody said, "Hey, I want to take issue with this. I want to look at this real quick because I'm having some clients who are a little bit confused by the word safety." And it's, I guess, typically the male client. They'll say, "Look, man, I've got 100 pounds on my wife. There's nothing she could ever do to make me not feel safe." And that's not really what we're talking about when an attachment therapist says the word safe. Here's what we're talking about. We're talking about who can you go to and talk about a hurt. Who is safe to talk about a hurt with. And here's why that's important. Because if somebody's not safe and you tell them something that hurts you, you just handed them the bow and arrow and you just drew a big bullseye on your forehead. And if they're not safe, they will, anytime they're upset with you, anytime they want to hurt you, they know exactly where to draw down and fire, boom, fire away, boys. What we ask a lot of times is like, hey, when you were growing up, who made you feel safe? Who could you trust? Who could you go to with a hurt, with a heavy heart, or with something bothering you? And know that that person was going to hold that hurt and be sacred with you and not use that against you later. And excuse me, in the spousal relationship, we talk about, we kind of talk about taboo subjects, and I'll talk a little more about taboo subjects in another video. But taboo subjects are just kind of things that aren't safe. They're kind of off the table. You say, okay, in our marriage, we're never going to talk about this, we're never going to talk about that, because those are subjects that, at least for a season, are off the table because there's still a raw spot, either from a previous marriage or from a family of origin perspective, that kind of thing. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about creating safety in your marriage where you can talk about those kinds of things. And when I look at a client and say, hey, would it be safe for you to approach her about that topic? Or when I look at her and say, hey, would it be safe for you to go to him and say, I think we need to talk about this? This is what we're talking about. I'm not talking about physical abuse. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm not talking about anything where the cops are going to get called. I'm just talking about, will they take that hurt and hold it sacred and not try to use it against you later? Guys, I hope you got something out of this, because in the bigger picture, we're all just walking each other home. Let's hold hands. Let's enjoy this journey.